I'm completely winterizing my hair routine. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel where we focus on growing healthy, natural hair. Today I want to walk you all through some changes that I'm going to make to my natural hair routine. As you can see, we are getting ready for the holiday season by the tree in the background. So that means that it's getting colder and I need to make some tweaks to my natural hair routine so that I am keeping my hair moisturized, retaining length, and keeping my hair healthy throughout the fall and winter. I am also going to record a video that shows you all what I do throughout the week in the winter and fall. So make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss out on that video and other videos that I post. So getting right into this, let's go into deep conditioning. And I just want to show you all what exactly I am using as deep conditioners and protein treatments. So the deep conditioners that I'm using are the Main Choice Ancient Egyptian Anti-Breakage and Repair Antidote Hair Mask. This has really good vitamins and ingredients in it for hair growth and hydration and moisture. I am also using the InnerSense Hydrating Hair Mask. Same thing here. Really good ingredients with this as well. Very hydrating and moisturizing product. Both of these help me to easily detangle my hair so that I am not breaking my hair off after I shampoo it and go into styling. I also use the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Yogurt Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. So the one thing that I would like to note about these products are that they all have glycerin in them, and this one has both glycerin and honey in it. So with those two ingredients, you do have to be careful about how you are using products that have those ingredients in them, because they are great for moisture in the summertime. It helps to pull moisture from the air into the hair, but in the winter, it kind of does the opposite, where it's pulling the moisture from the hair and releasing it into the air, or it is pulling in dry air. So you want to make sure that you are using these products when it's steamy. So in order to make sure that happens, I apply the product to my hair. I use a plastic cap on top, and then I will use my heated deep conditioning cap. I will put this in the microwave for 1.5 minutes, and then I put this over the plastic cap, and that helps to produce steam underneath. So the product is able to pull in moisture from the air within the cap so that it's still very moisturizing and a great product to use. And then afterwards, after letting this sit on for the protein treatment, 15 minutes, and the deep conditioning treatments, I'll go 30 minutes or even longer. Then I rinse it out, and then I will go straight into applying my styling products. Another change that is important to think about as you go into the colder months is how often you are deep conditioning your hair and using protein treatments. I am going to do both more frequently. The deep conditioner I am going to use every 10 days because I am now going to start shampooing my hair every 10 days instead of every 7 days. So I am going to use it every 10 days after shampooing my hair, but then I am also going to use it in between that time frame when I co-wash my hair. So I'll talk about my co-wash and shampoo routine a little bit later, but I am going to use this deep conditioner or the other deep conditioner once to twice in between those shampoo periods. So another thing to note is the protein treatment. I do want to use that more frequently. So instead of going every 30 days with this, I am going to try to do it probably every 20 days instead. So this will be used after I guess every other shampoo now. And I'm going to play around with it. You do have to play around with your routine to see what works best for you. It depends on your hair type, your hair texture, and how dry your hair actually gets. So I do notice that my hair does get pretty dry in the winter, and that's why I am stepping up how many times I do my deep conditioning and protein treatments. But you do want to make sure that you are getting a protein moisture balance. So you don't want to over moisturize your hair and just forget about the protein treatment, because you do need to make sure that you are balancing that for whatever works best for your hair. I do recommend probably starting with the deep conditioner once every week or once every time you shampoo, and see how that works for you, and then you can see if you need to do it more often or less frequent. But that's just how I determined how much I should be shampooing and deep conditioning. Now, let's get straight into the shampoo routine. So as I said, I normally would shampoo my hair every 7 days, but I am going to extend that to every 10 days now. And I do use hydrating shampoo and conditioner combos whenever I am shampooing my hair. So right now I'm using their Rawa hydration shampoo and their hydration conditioner. And I do really like both of these products. They're extremely hydrating, but even though this is a hydrating shampoo, I still focus mainly on my scalp, and then I bring it down probably less than halfway down my hair strand, so that I'm not drying out my ends. And then I do the opposite with the conditioner. I focus on my ends and bring it up to the root. And that's something I always do, no matter what season it is or how cold or hot it is. And it just helps my hair to remain moisturized when I shampoo my hair. So I always do the shampoo, conditioner, and then a deep conditioner or a protein treatment. Then I would go into styling. So well, very quickly though with the shampoos, because these do also contain glycerin, but since I apply these in the shower, I don't get out of the shower when I have these in my hair. There's a lot of steam, so there's a lot of moisture that can be absorbed into the hair. So I am still going to use these as well. Now getting into styling. So I use the lock method, which means you use a leave-in conditioner, an oil, and then a curl cream. And what I have noticed is that a lot of my products contain glycerin. So the leave-in conditioner, the Innocence Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner does have glycerin in it, but I just make sure that I'm applying this when the bathroom is still very steamy, so I don't open the door. Sometimes I'll even apply this while I'm still in the shower, just to make sure that I'm able to really get that moisture in my hair. And then the oil really helps to lock that in, so that helps when you're using a leave-in conditioner with glycerin. Make sure that you're locking that moisture in within the oil. And then I go in, and the oil that I use is the Ancient Egyptian Anti-Breakage and Repair Antidote Oil. Started using this a while ago because I wanted to use products that promote hair growth, and this definitely does, in combination with the Main Choice Multivitamin Scalp Nourishing Growth Oil. These both have really good vitamins in them, and they really help to make sure that your hair isn't breaking. But I will use the anti-breakage oil to lock in the leave-in conditioner. And then I would go in with a curl cream, which is the Inner Peace Whipped Cream Texturizer. And this one also has glycerin in it as well. So again, just making sure that I'm applying it in a very steamy environment so that it is able to pull in the moisture from my hair, or from the air. And one thing to note about that, since this is something that I use after the oil. I am going to try to switch these around and use the LCO method in the winter. So since these two have glycerin in them, I will use the leave-in conditioner, then the curl cream, and then I will just lock all of that in with the oil since they both have glycerin in it, so that I'm making sure that it's not pulling dry air into my hair. And as I go throughout the week, I use this same oil every single morning to make sure that I am still locking in that moisture and making sure that my hair stays very soft, and it helps me to also style it so I'm not creating frizz as I style my hair. Another thing that I use throughout the week is the co-wash. So as I said, I am going to shampoo my hair every 10 days now. When I was shampooing my hair every 7 days, I would use a co-wash once in between my shampoo periods. But now, since I'm extending that out to 10 days, I'll probably use this every one to two times every shampoo period. So I'll probably play around with this, but it depends on whether I put my hair up in an updo during the week. So if I do that, then I would probably only have to use this once a week. But if I do want to wear my hair down throughout the entire week, then I will have to use this probably twice in between shampoos. So that's a change that I'm going to make. I did just start using this. It is the Main Choice, the Alpha, aka Soft As Can Be 3-in-1 conditioner. You can also use this as a leave-in. I did not really like it as a leave-in. It just felt like it was something that needed to be washed out. So I am going to continue to use this as a co-wash though, because it made my scalp extremely clean, and it cleaned the product off of my hair, but it kept it moisturized as well. And the way I use my co-wash is to apply it, focusing on the scalp, but then I pull it all the way through my hair. So I am making sure that I'm cleaning everything with this. So I really do like that. Another thing to note is I use sometimes heavier products in the winter. So I do also have this hair butter by Sacred Hair Care. So sometimes I will use my leave-in conditioner, this product, and then a curl cream, and I really like how that leaves my hair moisturized, and it has shea butter in it and really good oil. So it is something that I also use in the winter, and I'll just sometimes use an oil, sometimes use the hair butter. Then, as I talked about using protective styles, I do want to start using protective styles a little bit more frequently in the winter. It just helps so that you aren't co-washing or shampooing your hair as often, and it keeps your hair so that it's not exposed to the cold air and the environment. So one thing I am going to do is use my Grace Ellier cap a little bit more. So I'll just pin my hair back, put my hair in the cap, but then leave the front of my hair out, or maybe even braid it and put it in to the cap so that it doesn't look so puffy. But this cap actually does not fit my head, so I am going to get the adjustable one, and it has a satin lining, so it really helps you to keep your hair moisturized as you go out into the elements or as you're sitting in the house, because the heat can also dry your hair out in the house. And because of that, it's even more important to make sure you are wearing a silk or satin scarf throughout the night so that your hair isn't drying out overnight, and then it's also not exposed to the cottons that can dry your hair out or break your hair off. So I do wear this every night already, but for those of you who don't, just wearing some kind of scarf or bonnet is even more important in the winter. So those are the changes and what I plan to do in the winter and fall. If you found this helpful, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you're making any changes to your hair routine, what kind of products I could possibly try out this winter. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my other videos. And as always, I will see you next time.